Howdy folks, Seth Pollock here with SB Nation Arizona, Bright Side of the Sun. That was an exciting basketball game. If you didn't like that game, I don't know what to tell you. That was playoff basketball at its finest. All the folks who wanted the Suns to tank don't want to have any part of playoff basketball. This is the kind of stuff you were missing tonight. Great game. Hard physical game. Robin Lopez obviously ejected from the game in the fourth quarter. Really hard foul on Blake Griffin. I don't know. You'll have to watch the play yourself, decide if it's dirty. Clearly, it was a hard foul. I don't think it was a bad call to eject him. Blake was not happy after the game. There's comments posted about that. Jared Dudley got into it with Blake. I thought that was a turning point in the game. Kind of energized the team, energized the crowd. That was in the third quarter. The Suns were down roughly 8-10 points. Right after that, they came right back on a 7-0 run. The game was close up until the end, final minutes. You know, Sebastian Telfair, brilliant move to put him in defensively on Chris Paul. Got beat a couple times, but he also got some big stops, including the stop on the last big play of the game, knocked the ball out of bounds. Mo Williams did have a chance to put the Clippers ahead, but he missed the shot. So there you go. Steve Nash got to the line, hit his shots, made another big shot. Jared Dudley hit a big three at the end, and the Suns win. And look, that was a lot of fun. It was a big win, fun, exciting game, and we'll see you back here Saturday against Denver. Thanks. Oh, and by the way, here's a video with Robin Lopez, Jared Dudley, and Steve Nash and Sebastian Telfair talking about the game.
Going for the ball, he got by me. I was just trying to go for the ball. Then we got a bit farther. Try to go for his arms.
So you didn't think you deserved the flag or two, obviously?
I mean, it was what it was. It's my job to protect the rim, and I tried to go for the ball, and I tried to go for his arms. So.
It was a physical game to begin with, anyways, as expected in these circumstances. You guys fighting for the spot, for a playoff spot, and so on, correct?
Yeah, I think people have kind of called Phoenix soft in the past, and tonight I think we tried to do a good job of being the aggressors, I suppose, especially near the end.
With that in mind, when is it good to have a hard foul like that? Not trying to hurt somebody.
No, yeah, of course.
For trying to get a hard foul, which.
It's on fast break. He's not a very good free throw shooter, so you got to take that into consideration. I'd rather have him take 2.2 free throws from the line where he might miss, as opposed to an easy dunk for him.
How good does this one feel in this locker room?
I think it's a great feeling. We were ecstatic afterwards. We came up with some big stops. We boxed out at the end, which is a huge thing for us, and then I think we got some good looks on offense too. So all around, good feeling.
Not necessarily about your play, but in general, the way he acts after he dunks and kind of his attitude on the court. Do you think that affects the way he gets treated by players?
It might be something that some opposing players don't like. It's kind of, for me, it's whatever. I can't. If I could jump that high, I might act differently on the court, but. I think you gotta let that roll off your back.
First time around, we saw a little offense for defense there in the final couple minutes with you and Jared.
Had Chris Paul out there being real aggressive, so Coach made a sub. Let me guard him the last couple of plays. Felt honored to do that. To get some stops to win a game was huge for us. This felt huge. We knew if we didn't win this game, it'd be a huge letdown, and possibly would, knock us out, have an opportunity to be in the playoffs. So we came out tonight. It was a playoff atmosphere. Our fans was out. They rooted for us. Got the win.
Can you take us through that block on the final possession there?
The play before, Chris Paul, they drove the same play. He came off and he hit a fadeaway shot, on the side of the rim, and I felt like if I continue, probing towards him, I could, contest the shot. So the second time I continued coming, and he went into my big man guard side, and I came from behind and blocked it.
I think it was the right call to give him the ball back after.
Oh yeah, definitely was the right call. It went out on me, so that's why I didn't react when they, said it was our ball. I kind of knew it was going to be their ball.
When they called it the other way, were they surprised?
Yes, I was hoping we got it, but we didn't. So it's another possession. We do that all the time. A defensive stop to win the game. We do that all the time in practice.
Feel like a playoff game for you?
Absolutely. These last couple of weeks been feeling like playoffs games. Going out doing whatever we got to do to win the game. The crowd's been in it. Both teams are playing hard. It's competitive. Loving it.
How do you feel physically?
I was feeling good before this last week. I'm getting a little banged up, but good thing I'm young. Got a lot of basketball on me, so I'll be able to finish it.
That was a great win. I mean, it wasn't our type of game, really. It wasn't a clean game by either team, and we found a way to hang around. When we could have gone south a lot of moments tonight, but we hung in there and found a way to scrap and claw. Big win.
Did you feel like you keep looking at the scoreboard and how we so close?
Yeah. I mean, it was just such an ugly game, and think we were not playing well, but not also making little mistakes that were hurting us, and had no rhythm or flow offensively, and somehow we hung in the game, and at the end we made enough plays to win it.
Physical nature of this, all game long, is that something that you guys didn't show in the season?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've shown that at times. We've all 4 games against them have been like this, and we won 3 of them. So, we've proven we can do it, and I think we've done it on a few other occasions. But it's not our ideal game. We never really got to the heights we want to get to, but we hung in there and battled.
Did you sense Blake coming over on that finger roll? You had to put up a little...
Yeah, I mean, I saw him like Carl Lewis out of the block, so I was like, I better kiss this soft off the top because he was, racing to get there.
Does it continue to feel closer, more tangible? I mean, if you take care of the next 2 games you're in.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. First of all, it was a great milestone tonight to guarantee a 500 record, and we got 3 games left to control our own destiny. So obviously, 2 big games, coming up here. We got to try to find a way to beat Denver and then win at Utah again to put ourselves in.
I feel like you really turned around that Denver series from how poorly you seemed to match up with them earlier.
I think I think we're due for it tonight.
Difference was second half. We started playing more aggressive, a little more assertive. First half, they had, 50-50 balls they were getting, too many dunks. I mean, they're big, so they're really poor free throw shooters, so we got to put them on the free throw line. We did a better job of that, limiting their easy points, and, just kind of grinded the game out.
Much time your team in the third quarter, I think, it seemed like a turning point for both the crowd and team energy.
Yeah, you know what? It started with Kenya. I had surgery last year on my neck, so I'm real sensitive stuff about my neck. So when he did that, I thought that was a cheap shot. He later apologized, but obviously I was running on high emotion, and Blake caught the ball. So if you're gonna go at someone, you might as well go at the big guy. So
Big win, obviously.
yeah, keeps us going. Even though it was a loss, technically we wouldn't have been out of it. But this is just momentum and confidence, and you can build off this. It's a good team. It's a playoff team. We're at home. After losing the way we did Oklahoma City, coming on a back-to-back and beating this team shows the character of this team. Now we got Denver coming up, and this game could propel you to another win potentially on Saturday.
And with everything that was happening at the end there, you guys kept
Yeah, we definitely did. I thought we did a poor job of that. Oklahoma City, after the technicals that we got, and kind of let it get to us emotionally. I thought we learned from that, and we still have young guys playing. It's obviously my first year playing. Keith is, obviously being a rookie. There's a lot of guys. Sebastian, really his first time playing a long time, and we're still learning on the fly.
You talk about Sebastian defensively.
Yeah, I mean, except for that last one, he fouled and almost could have hurt us. Did a great job. Obviously, he's a pest out there. Someone you don't like, kind of like the Black Sasa Vujacic type, and you hate and gets on your skin. And but we need that. And obviously, his ribs were hurting him, so offensively he wasn't really aggressive like he usually is. But that last possession, I wasn't going to let Chris Paul score, so kind of gave Mo a good look. But you're willing to have to do it.